How's it going, YouTube? You got the Stat Text here with your battle report. I'm NitemaRe.
And this is King Duff. Today we got 4 battles for you. For the first 2 battles, I'm gonna hand it back to my man NitemaRe for explanation.
And for these first 2, we're really not seeing anything out of the ordinary. We got Venusaur running in the sun in both of them. We got Fake Out popping up. But other than that, we got 2 pretty common Ubers showing up, and nothing really too surprising. So here's King Duff.
Yeah, so I'm seeing, Kyogre with the spread damage, that's not at all uncommon. And definitely with the Xerneas and the Geomancy combo. I'm definitely surprised to see Togekiss back. Ever since it's been banned, I haven't seen too much of it. The Intimidate, that's no surprise there. But the Serena, it's definitely their pocket pick. That's something that's going to be, I'm going to be looking out for. Other than that, everything, I'm pretty well prepared for. But, you'll see how these battles go.
Alright, so yeah, let's get into them. And here we are with the first battle. Queuing up, waiting for a trainer. Let's see who we get here. Alright, got ourselves a trainer. Going up against number 8227.
Okay, similar rank.
Yeah, let's see. Alright, definitely looking like, I'm feeling like they're gonna start Raichu for sure. They definitely want to get that Fake Out off. I'm thinking they don't want to start their own Venusaur and Torkoal, just because they don't want to run into my Venusaur and enable my Colossal with their fire, or with their sun. I'm really thinking they're going to start Raichu and probably Yveltal or Urshifu here.
Yeah, they definitely don't really have a good answer into your Colossal, especially when you have your Whimsicott in the back. That pretty much walls it pretty good, as a support. And your Primarina is looking nice in the Urshifu, so
yeah, so that's why I went with that. Primarina, Colossal to lead. They're looking really nice into pretty much all of that team.
Yeah, the entire team.
And as far as Whimsicott, Calyrex there, I really just didn't want to run into a mirror matchup as far as my Torkoal and my Venusaur into their Torkoal and their Venusaur. I just really didn't want to mess around with all that posturing.
Yeah, especially Calyrex has a good matchup in the Venusaur anyway, so Calyrex has a good matchup in everybody except for Yveltal, but you have such a good matchup with the rest of your team.
And the Urshifu.
Yeah.
Assuming it's dark.
Which most are. Yeah. The majority are, It's rare to see a water Urshifu.
Yeah, it really is.
Especially with Yveltal being reintroduced into this format and this Dark Aura. Yeah, it's really going to empower its attacks a lot, so it's definitely rare to see one.
And here we go with the Raichu Yveltal, just as predicted. So the Colossal Primarina is looking quite good. And on this first turn, I kind of make a little bit of a misplay, but it's not critical or anything, but I really should have protected over my Aqua Jet choice here. I just kind of hoped and prayed that they wouldn't Fake Out, and I found myself falling into that trap quite a bit, honestly. I just kind of make plays where I think maybe they won't. But they always do. Raichu always is going to Fake Out Primarina here. It's obvious what I'm looking to do. So they are always going to Fake Out Primarina, and I really should have just protected to avoid any unnecessary damage.
Yeah, that's definitely something I find myself doing as well. Trying to call what they're going to do. But in these best of ones, it's always better to play what you're comfortable with and, and take it how you're going to take it. These people like to do bonkers stuff sometimes, so...
Yeah, like I said, it's not a critical misstep, but I really would have liked to see myself protect here. But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
No, it's expected to Fake Out.
Yeah, there's that Fake Out. There's the flinch. This, I'm not too sure why they did this. It's obviously not going to KO Primarina, but hey, whatever you want to do.
I can definitely see them, Dynamax, and that's what I was expecting at least, if they weren't going to switch out. They're taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah, that's going to KO.
Yeah, and to give up your Uber like that, that early on in the game, especially with the minimal damage you did to your Primarina, it doesn't seem like, especially a weakness policy one, you want him to stay, take advantage of that Dynamax.
Yeah, not too sure what they were thinking there, but it worked out in my favor, that's for sure.
You definitely didn't need the steam engine, you didn't need anything like that, so...
Yeah, so the Protect really would have been the beneficial play, but in the end, it worked out to be alright. But Always got to be looking back and looking for those optimal plays, and there it was definitely protect. But here's that Urshifu, and like we thought, it is the dark. Just if you don't know, you can always tell just by how their bandana. If it's going up like that, it's going to be the dark. If it's going kind of forward, looking a little bit like ram's horns, it's going to be the water one.
Yeah, that's something I struggle with. When I started playing, and that's why I definitely have the benefit of having you here because I didn't know that at all. I would always wonder why. I wouldn't know until at least pick the move, and if you don't have anything super effective, you're definitely not gonna know.
Yeah. So at this point, I can probably pick up the double KO, but I realize it might be safer to let Primarina Dazzling Gleam and go ahead and just max guard with my Colossal. That way I don't have to risk any sort of close combat or anything coming out of the Urshifu. With Vocalith damage, I can definitely probably kill it, even if it has a Focus Sash. As you can tell though, I did not predict it protecting like that. So I avoid the Nuzzle here, but in the end, I end up kind of just wasting a turn of Dynamax.
With the Vocalith damage though, it does go ahead and break his sash. And that Nuzzle though, I think guarding against that Nuzzle when you're not Aqua Jetting was pretty choice. Cause
yeah, that is definitely worth.
That does pick you up, give you the first turn.
Yeah, now I can go ahead and Aqua Jet my Colossal, kill really whichever one I want. Urshifu's obviously the higher priority target here. So I decide to go ahead and activate my weakness policy and my steam engine and just target Urshifu with a max flare and go ahead and take that off the board. Let the Vocalith damage kill Raichu and see what happens next turn.
Yeah, it's definitely a good play.
So we're waiting for them to go ahead and pick their moves, but in the end, I don't think it's going to matter too much.
I would think they'd want to come with another Nuzzle to kind of half your speed. They got to know you're going for an Aqua Jet now. But you never know, these people like to make crazy things, so.
Yeah, so there's the Aqua Jet. I do think you're right. He is going to come with that Nuzzle for sure. And as far as Urshifu, it's probably a close combat that he wants to do. I'm sure he's trying to take Colossal off the board.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like he's going to get a chance here, too.
Yeah, there's that max flare. Bop him right off the board.
Picking up a nice KO.
Yeah, and now with Raichu there, we are going to see that Nuzzle like you had predicted. So that's not too surprising, but it's also not too detrimental.
No, I definitely don't think it's a problem. You've picked up 2 good KOs, essentially 3 with your Vocalith damage, and you still got Calyrex and Whimsicott in the back. Whoever he brings, I'm definitely thinking you got a good matchup in your end game.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm in a good position here. Just waiting to see who he has in the back. And it is going to be Venusaur, who I just set the sun up for, so it's not the best.
Yeah, that is, that could be a problem, but, like I said, I do like your matchup into it. We'll just have to see how this goes.
Colossal and the Venusaur is definitely not a bad time. And Primarina, not in the best positions here, but I'm not really willing to risk a switch in. I'd rather Primarina just die and allow me the free switch.
Yeah, switching right now, especially with the max Vine Lash from Venusaur, that's definitely damage you don't want to take, especially residual not getting anything off. Your end game is definitely Calyrex in the back. Right now, you do what you can with what you got, but you've done enough damage.
Yeah, especially with the Vocalith damage adding up on Raichu, about to pick up the KO over there. I can really just double protect here and stall out a turn of their inevitable Dynamax. If they do end up KOing Primarina, in the end that's really just a free switch for me.
Yeah, with that damage from Vocalith, it's almost like you got 4 Dynamax turns instead of the 3 that you usually get.
Yeah, so they go ahead and Dynamax. That's not really too unexpected. And we'll just double protect here and see what they do.
This should definitely do negligible damage into Colossal. Primarina, like you said, she may not like this, but with the protect and her natural bulk, I kind of like your position right here.
Yeah, she might live, she might die, but like I said, I'm really not too worried about her. If she dies, that's really just going to allow, probably for Whimsicott to come in.
It's honestly probably what you want,
Yeah, free switch. So, but they do target Colossal, and it does negligible damage. They have a Life Orb, as we can see, so that's good news for me. They try an Eerie Impulse, which I'm actually a physical Colossal here, so I really don't care about that at all.
Yeah, they hopefully they don't try it. Well, hopefully for you, they do try it again.
Well, they
with
can.
the vocalist damage picking up that KO, but not many colossal are run physical. At least the ones that I've seen. It mostly is specials taking advantage of Fire Blast and things like that. But with that physical route, not many Pokemon are ready for a physical colossal.
Yeah, so I'm definitely. It's kind of like a sneak attack in
Oh
a
yeah.
way. But
It definitely is good tech.
yeah, at this point, we're just kind of looking to pick up damage here. We're pretty far ahead. I'm still on my first 2 Pokemon, so I'm just kind of all out attacking here, and whoever they kill is, like I said before, just a free switch for me.
Yeah, that's really all you need in right now is a free switch into your Calyrex. He's just wasting his Dynamax turns right now, trying to pick up KOs.
And there is a KO for the cause, but it's not too surprising. Colossal was going to go down, or I mean, it could have been Primarina, but one of them was definitely going down there. There's a Hyper Voice.
Oh, that's nice, especially the
A little bit of chip.
spray.
A little bit of chip. Yeah, I do run throat spray on my Primarina, so
That's
up
very
in that
good.
special
That's
attack.
very good. A lot of spread damage on Primarina. Being able to pick up that +1 to your special attack just enhances her support
Yeah,
even more.
definitely does. I do go for Whimsicott here, just to get a little cheeky. Go ahead and drop I have fake tears on my Whimsicott, so go ahead and drop a fake tears on the Venusaur and just get it prepped and ready for my Calyrex in the back.
Yeah, that is true. You definitely know it doesn't have a focus sash. It's got damage on it anyways, but minusing it right now, that's definitely going to pick up what you need. Primarina's, dead weight. She's just getting in attacks where she can. All that chip damage is really just helping your Calyrex be able to pick up this KO in this end game.
Yep, and there's the fake tears, does get it off. And they're probably going to kill, yeah, there. They go ahead and kill the Whimsicott there. That's not unexpected at all. I always like to target the support Pokemon myself. If you can take them off the board and just prevent them from doing any sort of nonsense, it usually puts you in a better situation.
Yes, especially this format this season with Ubers out. But many people, depending on if they're running the spread Ubers, they don't like to max them. So a good support sitting next to them, it really is what enables them to pick up their KOs like they do.
Yeah, so that's always a target. Not surprised. But as you saw, with the Fake Tears and the Primarina +1 special attack, that Dazzling Gleam did quite a bit of damage. So Calyrex should have no problem picking up the KO here. But I do always like to kind of play it a little bit safer. So I don't immediately go for the KO from Calyrex, because I feel like it is going to be, obviously, the optimal target. Primarina can pick up the KO, as we just saw. But Calyrex he's that hard hitter that people want to kill.
And honestly, he does have Vine Lash, so he may thinks he can take an attack. I don't know. Judging on that damage before, he shouldn't think he can. But also, I believe the way you're going with your Calyrex, with the Sun Up, you don't want to risk, any sort of speed stuff. Just definitely make sure you're going first next turn. And especially with, him using Sleep Powder there, Protect was definitely the optimal play.
Yeah.
Just to be safe,
Yeah,
RNG. There's a lot of things in Pokemon you got to take advantage of.
Exactly. So.
And at our rank, playing safe is the best.
Exactly. So that was that battle. Ended pretty nicely for me, as you can see there. There's a couple instances where I could have made a little better plays, but honestly, when is that not the case?
Yeah, so let's get into this next battle.
Yeah, let's do it. And for this second battle, we're queuing up here. Just waiting for a trainer. There we go. Looks like we'll be going up against rank 75-91. Alright. So they're definitely looking like they're running a little bit of a Sun team. Got Charizard, Venusaur, Groudon. That grass thing, I always forget its name.
Crawdilly.
Crawdilly, there we go. But as far as the start, I'm kind of thinking Hitmontop Groudon here. Hitmontop Groudon. It could be Groudon Venusaur. But I'm kind of predicting Hitmontop Groudon and going off that.
Yeah, he looks like he could have a definite few leads. The Hitmontop with the fake out. Regieleki is definitely a lead these days, but you never know.
Yeah, for speed control.
That Crawdilly in the back, especially in the sun, I wonder what he's here for. Maybe the Storm Drain. I believe he has that ability.
Ah, true, true. Yeah, it's kind of like a surprise pick utility Pokemon.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
not
find
really
out
sure.
then.
Yeah. So it is going to be Regieleki Groudon there. So this Primarina Colossal looking alright, you know, not in a bad spot here.
Yeah, I don't think he'll die from anything Reggio like he does, barring a max. And Groudon can max though, but that's not really necessarily seen out of these spread damage Ubers.
Yeah, pretty sure he's going to go for the Precipice Blades. So I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet, activate my weakness policy, get my steam engine off here. And like I had said previously, I do kind of always like to go take the support Pokemon off the board. So I'm going to go for Regieleki here and kind of get those Electro Webs out of the way. They very rarely do run the Electro Cage attack, but just on the off chance, anything like that, kind of get that out of here. And looking back at it, I probably could have targeted the Groudon and got the more heavy hitter off the board here. And that might have been the better play. But we'll just have to see what happens this turn.
Yeah, I think taking out the Regieleki is a good call. You know, it takes away from the Electro Webs that he's going to keep launching into your steam engine Colossal anyways, so it keeps your speed on top. You're at least going to take one, you know, if that's what he's going to do. But either way, you pretty had it. It was a catch-22. You had to choose one.
Yeah, and I do always kind of favor the support, so we'll just have to see how it goes. So there's that steam engine proc, and get that weakness policy going as well. And we'll go ahead and see what Regieleki wants to do. It's generally going to be the Electro Web.
Yeah.
There it is. So that does kind of, you know, hurt, but since I took the steam engine, you know, Colossal's not super worried about that.
No, you should definitely outspeed at least just one minus speed. You're max right now, so.
Yeah, I'm going to be outspeeding most things regardless. So there's Regieleki gone, and here comes Groudon with his attack. And yeah, the Precipice Blades does quite a bit more damage than I anticipated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad Colossal survived, but I definitely didn't think he was even gonna take that much damage.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting that much, especially as a Dynamax and as a spread move. But that goes to show how strong Groudon can be with his spread moves.
Yeah. So at this point, just kind of taking a second to consider my options here. Whimsicott does seem like the better play though, just so I can get my support out there, see what I want to do. They do bring out Venusaur here on the other end, so now I got Whimsicott, Colossal, Groudon, Venusaur. Thinking Helping Hand might be the play, but I do opt for Tailwind just to ensure that I'm outspeeding that Venusaur, because in the sun, Venusaur's a speedy boy.
Yeah, that definitely it allows you to take advantage of this last turn because he's definitely targeting your Colossal with somebody,
Oh yeah.
and it allows you to get this pickup.
Yeah, without the Tailwind, I probably definitely just would have died, and this Overgrowth would not have happened.
Oh yeah. So taking out two very important Pokemon. It's a good look right now. Depending on really what the Venusaur does, but I'm pretty sure he's attacking into this Colossal.
Yep. Yeah. There's that Earth Power. 18 health Colossal goes down. No surprise there.
Yeah. But I think you did enough work. He still has a Dynamax, but you have in my opinion, the strongest Pokemon in the format right now, coming in from the back with one of the best supports. So
yeah, we'll just have to. It really comes down to what he has in the back here, and yeah, Calyrex isn't too upset going into a Venusaur. And there's Charizard though. Charizard in the sun. So at this point, I've used my Dynamax. They've not. And it's really going to come down to picking which one is going to Dynamax here. Because Calyrex is going to get taken to the Sash. By whatever Dynamax is, it's going to hit Calyrex and it's going to take them to their Sash. And that residual damage from either one of these, their Vine Lash or the G-Max Wildfire, it's going to do that residual damage and it's going to kill Calyrex. So I got to take out whichever Pokemon they decide to Dynamax before they can get that off.
Yeah, this Pokemon, 50-50 shot in the call right now, and that's pretty much your odds of taking this home.
And looking at it now, honestly, it's pretty apparent that Charizard's going to be the one to Dynamax. And I did I think I misplayed, but looking at the stats, it's really only a 50% chance to OHKO Charizard, even with a fake Tears drop. So at first glance, while it might have looked like I was in a pretty good spot, it turns out I'm not in too good of a position here.
Yeah, being able to pick up the Dynamax kill on your first turn with Spectre was really your only out here. And that's if he doesn't really get his attack off. Like I said, you have to OHKO him. You can't take that residual. Whimsicott's not looking too good in a 1v1 versus Venusaur.
Either one, really.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely not Charizard.
So Venusaur does go down, but sadly, that does leave Charizard on the board with a considerable amount of health.
And even with that fake Tears you got on him, I don't think Whimsicott can pick up the KO by herself. With that, wildfire damage that spells the end for Calyrex.
Yeah, and with Calyrex, I think that's going to be the end of the game. Like you said, I don't think Whimsicott's going to be able to take Charizard here, especially with just a Moonblast. There's really not a lot going for it.
Yeah, even if there's really no outs. You played a good game. You had to call the Dynamax right. Either way, I didn't think it was
And even if I did,
yeah.
Turns out that like I said, it's only a 50% chance to OHKO the Gmax Charizard.
Yeah.
So wasn't a good time either way.
Yeah. Once he did that, that pretty much sealed your fate.
But I do decide to just try and see what this damage looks like. Does look pitiful. Does look pitiful, so that'll be the end of that. There goes Whimsicott, and that's the battle.
Well, you get to take away from this that a Gmax Charizard, can live an Astral Barrage from a fake Tears.
Yeah, even with the fake Tears, it will live.
Yeah,
probably 50% chance, but it's probably going to live.
Yeah, so you'll have to, keep that in mind the next time you face one. But, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, so let's get into your battles, and we'll see what those look like.
All right, let's sit here and get in this queue and get myself mentally prepared for this fight.
Looks like we got somebody there.
Here we go. Number 10541. He's a little bit higher than me, but I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, I'm definitely not liking that Landorus. It intimidates a lot of my things. It flies. It's definitely not good. I like Tapu Fini into it, but he's also got Celesteela, so... So I'm thinking what I'm going to start here is Cresselia and Tapu Fini. It doesn't look like he has too much of an answer to that. I have Zapdos in the back for Celesteela, and definitely bringing Calyrex, because other than Urshifu, Calyrex can do some work here.
Yeah, pretty much bops everything they have.
Yeah, as long as I don't catch that Intimidate.
Yeah, that Intimidate will definitely hurt.
Yep, it definitely will. So we'll see what they'll lead. Definitely going to lead that Togekiss. You're going to bring it. You're going to lead it. I'm expecting their Uber to come. I'm definitely expecting the Landorus, but other than that, all three in the back, that's a toss-up to me.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's going to be Togekiss Landorus here. That looks like the most promising start for them.
Yeah.
So, let's see if we were right. Yeah, looks like we were.
Oh, definitely were. So I called that right. This is good for me. Neither of my Pokemon really care about Landorus, especially Cresselia with the Levitate. He's not hitting me for anything, crazy. I definitely want to, this first turn, I'm thinking of Calm Mind, and that's really what I do with this start. Calm Mind and Ally Switch. I need that boost. I'm not killing anything with the Dynamax move right now, so it doesn't seem beneficial to waste a max move, especially when I'm sitting tight. I know he's going to follow me, so...
That is fair. That is fair.
Landorus ain't killing anything right now. And if I do get the Ally Switch right and he throws a ground move at me, that's perfect.
Yeah. That'll pretty much be a wasted turn on their end.
Yep. So yeah, I didn't expect this at first, the Dynamax Landorus. The ones I've seen don't usually Dynamax in front of me. I was happy to see that though, because like I said, I'm going to take this first turn lovely. he really doesn't have anybody to hit. I'm not worried about speed control. I'm slower anyways.
Yeah, fair enough.
I didn't plan for that.
Fair enough, and yeah, Tapu Fini should be fine into whatever he decides to throw at you. You definitely shouldn't die. I mean, maybe he won't be all too happy, but he has to get through the ally switch even to do that.
Yeah.
So there's the Max Quake, yeah.
Yep, called that right. That gets my, definitely gets my Calm Mind off, puts me in a good position. I definitely love ally switch because now that's in his head, and he's definitely probably gonna think I'm gonna ally switch again, and more than likely I do. But I wanted to pick up the KO and the Togekiss. You know, I did target Landorus there, but he's gonna follow me.
Oh yeah.
And the helping hand, that gives me another mind game because if he thinks I'm gonna ally switch, you know, he may be shooting.
He's not expecting the helping hand.
Yeah, he definitely is expecting the helping hand right now.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good play.
Yep. I'm one up on Dynamax turns, so, you know, I'm sitting nice.
Yeah, and I do like that you targeted the Landorus even though you know it's going to hit Togekiss. Just on, I mean, that is a good instance where it's good to be like, maybe they won't.
Yeah, because follow me, you know, I want to hit him, but just in case she does want to go for some crazy air slash or, you know, dazzling gleam, I don't know what she wants to do.
Yep. I like that. But yeah, there's the follow me.
Yep, there's an airstream. It does a good amount of damage, but it's, you know, I'm definitely liking how much I did, you know, how much I survived that. I'm not too worried about nothing, you know. The Max Geyser into my target, and this should pick up the KO.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's Togekiss off the board.
Well, there's
the focus sash. I didn't even notice that.
I didn't expect that. You know, when I was picking the moves, definitely would have doubled up if I expected the focus sash. But my next play here is, you know, I don't want to take any damage, and I don't want to throw another move into a 1 HP Togekiss, another Max Geyser.
Okay.
So Max guarding here keeps me protected. I know Cresselia can live any two attacks they throw at her, and she'll be able to pick up the kill on Togekiss.
Yeah, I'd say that's safe.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna follow me again.
That's really all they can do. That's all they have left. He did try to predict another ally switch.
Yeah, and that worked out in your favor. I mean, I guess if he had hit the Max guard, that would have been better, but you know.
Yeah, you can't call those things. I just didn't want to waste a Max Geyser into Togekiss.
Yeah, I can definitely can feel that. Might as well keep yourself safe.
Yep. So I know coming into this now with no follow me, he's not safe from my attacks. I do have to call an ally switch right here. He is losing his Dynamax, but he is still strong. You know, I can't take him lightly, especially whoever he brings out. Well, the Xerneas. Xerneas, you know, she is tanky. She's gonna go for this Geomancy, of course. Yeah. But I decided to take out the Xerneas because, you know, I am really not that much damage afraid of Landorus. I have my Calyrex in the back. And I do expect to fly here. A lot of Landoruses I've been seeing are flying now, and he's much faster than me, so this would be, I would have wasted my attack right here going into him.
Yeah, that's a valid point. He's definitely going to fly. He's faster than you, and he can. So why not just get free from the board for a turn?
Yep. A free protect and damage on the same turn, on the next turn.
Yeah. And there's that Geomancy.
Yeah, that was expected. But I think I can do enough damage to it to where it's not comfortable.
Yeah.
But we'll see. This rain boosted, helping hand boosted, Max Geyser.
Yeah, even with those stat boosts, I think you're going to do a reasonable amount of damage here.
Yeah.
And
75% easy.
Yeah, I'd say that was correct.
That's definitely good. I'm feeling good with Calyrex in the back.
Oh yeah, you're in a definite nice position here.
Yeah, Muddy Water to pick up a KO if I can, but I do think he's going to I don't know if he's gonna fly, but ally switch is what I got. You know, I got the +1. It's in the rain.
At the very least, you throw Calyrex off, maybe.
Exactly. So this fly, who is it going into? He wanted Tapu Fini.
He definitely did. I'd say he definitely did.
Yeah. That right there. It's you know, Cresselia, she did her job. She survived all 4 Pokemon, took a lot of hits.
Ooh,
That miss was detrimental. Well, not too much. It made me upset a little.
yeah, I can definitely
Landorus
understand
would have
that.
died there. Wouldn't have to worry about this 2v3. But it's RNG. It's what happens.
Yeah, something you got to deal with, but I mean, you're definitely not in a bad spot.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, decided to bring out Calyrex here because he's gonna hurt Lando. And
Oh yeah,
Urshifu had a good matchup into everybody he had left except for Landorus, and I was confident Tapu Fini could take him out. But seeing this Urshifu, I was super excited. I run Draining Kiss on my Tapu Fini for just these occasions with a big root. And if I can get this attack off, she's full health, and that's it. But with a Rock Slide, yeah, then it takes her out. But good for me. He procs my weakness policy.
yeah, can't really say that was unexpected.
No.
Tapu Fini was more than likely gonna die. But,
Yeah, she could have got a miss though. I mean, she could have dodged.
yeah,
This Surging Strikes, I was definitely thinking it had a good chance to KO.
in the rain. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is in the rain.
But seeing this damage, I was definitely happy. Glacial Lance with 100% accuracy, which is definitely a boost Glastrier needed. I'm going to get this pickup on the Landorus right here.
Yeah, and that attack looks so sweet.
Oh, it definitely does. And the good amount of damage to Urshifu's, he resisted.
Yeah, he still didn't like it though.
No, he definitely didn't.
And with that +1, Calyrex isn't necessarily who you want, but it definitely isn't having a bad time right now with Urshifu.
Especially with a Zapdos in the back.
Yeah, and this Zapdos, especially since that's the water Urshifu.
Oh yeah, Thunderbolt's gonna feel real nice.
Yeah,
He can only target one Pokemon. Either of these Pokemon is gonna take him out with an attack. I was feeling good. Run Seed Bomb for Kyogre, but this works here.
yeah,
I did click Hurricane because I forgot. I thought the rain was up, but didn't remember. Might as well go with my 100% accuracy moves, and that keeps everything nice and
yeah. That's a fair point.
Yeah,
Nice and clean. Don't want to risk it on a miss.
yeah, it keeps RNG out of the mix.
Yeah,
That Drain Punch was nice. I wasn't really worried about it when I saw it. He did have a chance to survive maybe, but I was confident with my Life Orb. Stat,
oh yeah,
that he wasn't able to pick this up. So.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. It ran the way I thought it was gonna go. He put the lead I wanted, and my end game was my Zapdos cleanup. So yeah.
Yeah, calling that lead, that's really, if you can do that, that's half the battle right there.
Oh yeah, definitely. So let's get into this next one.
All right, let's do it.
So yeah, coming into this next battle, I'm feeling pretty good from that win before. It's making me real confident in my choices. So maybe I got a trainer. Number 10-5-4-7. Immediately here, I see Regieleki and Kyogre, and I don't like either of those. The spread damage.
Oh yeah.
I do see Serena. I'm definitely thinking they're gonna pick her only because Washi there. They like her. Other than that, they definitely could bring anything else. They got speed control. Metagross is looking real nice. So yeah, I'm thinking Porygon and Cresselia here. Porygon is my answer right to Regieleki. He kills it every time, with the help from Cresselia, so that always helps out. Definitely Calyrex in the back, outside the Incineroar. I like the matchup into everything else. And Zapdos, definitely is good cleanup here.
Oh yeah, Zapdos kind of sweeps everything up.
Yeah, even other than Incineroar, but I got plenty for Incineroar. He's not.
Yeah, if you can just take him off the board, you're looking pretty much in good shape.
Yeah. So I was pretty confident in this one as well. They didn't have too much I was worried about.
Alright, so let's see what happens here.
Coming into this, I do run I don't run the typical Porygon set. I do run them special, offensively, with the speed swap, but that's for another video, the whole tech explanation. But waiting for I didn't get the special attack boost like I wanted, but I was still confident. I have Helping Hand. I have Ally Switch. Either of those could help right now, but targeting the Tornado, so I know from experience he can't take a max hailstorm, and if he's sashed, he's gonna die from that anyways. I'm slow. I'm not gonna outspeed anything, but I'm incredibly tanky. So, and they don't expect this Dynamax. Most of the time, they don't.
Oh yeah, probably expecting a Trick Room. Maybe they're gonna expect Porygon to Ally Switch. I don't think many people expect Cresselia to Ally Switch. I know I don't when I see it. It is a thing it can do, obviously, but a lot of times it's doing something else.
Yeah, the first round ally switch always it 90% of the time it works out for me. They don't expect it. They're expecting Trick Room or something from it.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Going here, they're maxing. I was quite surprised with the first turn max. I figured they'd seek me out, but I was happy here to see this Serena.
Yeah, Serena's I mean, that's a pick.
Yeah.
That's a pick.
If she calls this wrong, though, any move she's gonna throw at me, Cresselia's gonna eat. And she definitely didn't think I was. I'm pretty positive they weren't expecting the Porygon Dynamax.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they want to hit Porygon here.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a target to get off the board. He lives a long time.
Yeah, I know for me personally, if I see Porygon, I don't care really what version of Porygon it is, I'm targeting it.
Yeah, that same here. When Porygon Z was real huge in the ladder when I was going last season, he was a problem for the team, so I had to build an answer.
Yeah.
Porygon 2 as well. But I called the ally switch correct.
And Cresselia takes that like a champ.
Yeah, no damage at all. She's incredibly tanky as well.
Serena does like that attack boost, but we'll see if it even comes into play really.
Yeah, I was still confident even with that attack boost if she calls another ally switch. I'm not at all afraid of Serena right now. Her move is not stab. You really got to come with stab. Super effective at Porygon. It definitely Dynamaxed. I got a lot of HP, a lot of bulk. This is somebody in the power, like being able to drop a lot of Pokemon. With stab move with a thing like Max Ice, it's incredibly helpful.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like you said, the bulk is a definite benefit, especially when you're Dynamaxed. You're really not getting one hit KO.
No. And all those boosts, they'll be frivolous here in a minute. Max Strike, that's pretty much it. The stab, pretty sure he can take. Regieleki is going to take this.
Yeah, and taking him off the board is definitely, I like that over targeting Serena.
Yeah.
Just because, like we said before, she's really not too big of a threat,
Mm-mm.
and Regieleki can sit there with Electro Webs. He could Thunderbolt something if he wants to.
Yeah, I don't want to take a Thunderbolt. I definitely don't want to keep taking Electro Webs.
Yeah, there's the Electro Web.
Avoiding that was crucial right there. Big Porygon backflipping out the way.
Yeah, that's actually a rare occurrence. I don't see people dodging Electro Webs too often.
Yeah, he tends to hit it when he wants to. That's why he's a problem for me. This lead was specifically built for any sort of Regieleki shenanigans. He was real popular, before all the, they added the extra Ubers, so.
Yeah.
He's still popular now. I see him all the time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially on Kyogre teams. He really fits well there.
Sitting next to a Kyogre, yeah. They're going first. Kyogre's usually scarfed. 2 strong spread moves.
Oh yeah, Electro Web, Origin Pulse. Yeah. You're gonna kill a lot of things.
The majority of the formats not gonna like that.
Yeah.
I'd take that out. He didn't have a sash, which I was grateful for. Well, he still got his attack off, but I was still grateful for it.
Yeah, and here's Kyogre turning that hail off, turning the rain on.
Which is alright for me now. I'm still confident here. Porygon 2 is taking no damage. I still have, I'm not ally switching here because even if he hit, I'm confident with the +2 he can survive this. Even the double up.
Yeah, and with the helping hand, you should definitely take out Serena. No question.
Yeah.
And that was a good call, seeing as Cresselia just instantly died.
Yeah, I knew she wasn't really going to want to take that Origin Pulse in the rain. Porygon 2, like I said, he's incredibly tanky. Picking up 3 KOs here.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's looking like the MVP here.
Yeah, he really he walked me through this battle, and it's really because of his bulk and his versatility here. Not all right. Not picking up the KO here.
You're gonna come close with the hail.
Yeah, definitely. Turning off that water helps. I don't expect to live here. Dynamax is over, but with what I have in the back, yeah, I'm sitting nice. Calyrex,
Oh, yeah.
Zapdos. I decided to bring in Zapdos here. He's super effective against both.
Yeah, and you really have no reason to bring Calyrex out yet.
Yeah, I don't want to take any sort of wayward Origin Pulses. I need him to at least live to get his attack off.
Yeah, I mean, sure, he matches into Serena nice, but Serena's in the red.
Yeah.
So,
Don't really need it for that.
I'm not too worried about that anymore.
Mhm. So I go for the Blizzard here, in case for some reason, Porygon survives. I don't expect to, but I definitely think I don't want Zapdos taking any damage here from Origin Pulse. I want him to sit next to Calyrex, so they have a definite problem of choosing who to attack.
Yeah,
With their
I like
side
that.
Pokemon. I don't expect, like I said, Porygon to survive here. But
That avoid.
but yes, another avoid that. Really, that I think that's what sealed the game up here.
Oh, yeah.
And
That was
them
a
targeting
critical
the
avoid.
Zapdos. I think the smarter play there would have been to target Porygon in case that happens, because if Porygon dies, you're still targeting Zapdos with that triple axle. That's something I tend to do.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah, I don't.
If it's not there, you're just going to target the other
Yeah.
one anyways, and you might as well guarantee the KO.
Living here on 1
On
HP.
that 1 HP,
Yeah,
Porygon 2.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling comfortable here. Life Orb, Calyrex in the back. The battle was
Yeah.
canceled, so
Yeah, I can understand where they're coming from there.
Yeah,
Porygon 2 wouldn't die.
yeah. So we can get to this ending analysis here.
Alright, let's wrap it up then.
Yeah. So coming into this post analysis, I was feeling real good with these battles. My leads were nice. My Pokemon matchups, my teams into both teams, I was real confident with. Porygon did well. My ally switch calls did well, and it really came down to my decision making this week.
Yeah, I think it really came down to decision making overall. The first turn is definitely crucial, and this week especially. I really would have liked to see myself protect that first turn in the first game. It didn't end up being too devastating in the end, but it could have definitely been better. And then that second game, I really think had I targeted Groudon the first turn over Regieleki, I think that game would have looked a lot different for me, and maybe I wouldn't have played myself into an unwinnable game there at the end.
Yeah, so decision making seems like it was the key thing for us this week, and we'll get better with it. So this is the battle report. I'm King Duff.
And I'm Nightmare. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe below if you like the video, and we'll catch you next time.